Let's bring in Time Magazine political reporter Zeke Miller. It'd only be 4 years.
Yeah, with friends like those, I guess.
I'm not sure about if John Kasich can pull off Ohio, what does that mean?
You know, what it means is that, you know, it would be the clearest indication that Donald Trump is not going to run away with this. That, you know, that takes 66 delegates off the map, keeping Donald Trump pretty far away from 1237, the number you need in order to win the majority of the delegates to the convention. Mathematically, that means that Donald Trump would then have to win well north of 50% of the remaining delegates on the table. That's a really hard thing to do with two other candidates in the race, maybe three if Marco Rubio decides to stay in this race. That means that we're going to go, this thing will continue with this intensity for another 2, 3, maybe 4 months to the convention.
And then if he has the most delegates but doesn't have the 1,237 required to clinch the nomination, then the party might do something different?
It really depends on how close he is to that magic number. If he's, you know, 20, 30, even, you know, maybe 50 delegates away, a lot of the party will say it's not worth contesting it, fighting it out at the convention. There, you know, if it's a little bit more than that, then you start talking about multiple rounds of balloting. You'd have to change Rule 40, as Carl was talking about a few minutes ago. That's the rule that says you need to win the majority of the 8 delegations to the convention. That's something that would happen the week before the convention in Cleveland. You go from there, and then the jockeying among the remaining candidates in the race, the fight over unpledged delegates, things get a lot more complicated. And it's not really clear on the at the outcome of that A, you'll stop Donald Trump, but B, that the outcome of having that bitter fight in the floor will lead to a more unified party ready to take on Democrats in November.
Zeke, Rubio says he's going to win Florida tonight, that his internal polling shows something different from what we've been seeing. Is that possible?
It's certainly possible. You know, there's, you know, anything is possible in this business. We've seen surprises before. But, you know, when every poll is lined up against him, it would be in the realm of, you know, sort of the truly historic upsets in politics to see Marco Rubio win Florida, his home state, tonight. It would shock everyone in this business.
Zeke Miller, Time Magazine political reporter. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.